Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. It really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that will take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is perfect if you are wanting just a breath of fresh air in your space, because it is a air purifier for kind of larger spaces. This was sent over by a company called RENPHO. Here's the box that it came in. Once you open it up, naturally it's going to come with a user manual. However, we're covering all the features right here in this video. So like I said, it is made for larger spaces. So think your living room, a game room, an office, a study, maybe a sweaty gym. Spaces that are up to about 950 square feet. And as you can see, here is the filter right here next to me. On the very bottom, just unscrew it, and there's gonna be a nice drum filter. That filter is 5-stage filtration setup. On the outside, it's gonna be able to get like the fine hair, whatnot, pet hair, that kind of stuff, and then it'll get in there and get the dust, get dander, get pollen, all that kind of stuff. Now, as far as filter life, it's going to depend on how much it's using with the sensors, but expect to get anywhere from around 6-month usage out of it to about 8 months usage out of it. And then as you can see, here it is right next to me, like it's just a simple round filter. It is 360 degrees, so it sucks in all the air at the bottom and then comes out the top. So you can put it in a corner, you can put it in the middle of the space. Give you an idea of the size, it is about 17.5 inches tall, and it is about 9 3/4 inches in diameter. Now on the top is how you're going to control all the various different settings. It's all touchscreen, very, very easy to utilize. Power button in the middle, simply press that and it'll turn on and you'll start activating the various modes. Right above the power button is the auto mode. That is personally the mode I leave it in all the time. What the auto mode is doing is it's just using the sensors, and depending on the parts per million air quality in there, it's gonna ramp up or down those fans as needed. And so I just like utilizing that feature. Next to that is the sleep button. So let's say this is in your bedroom and you don't like any light or you don't like any fan sounds, you hit that button, it'll put it on the lowest fan setting and turn off all the lighting features, and it'll be nice and quiet. Next to that is the lock button. Simply hold your finger down on that and now it's locked. Doesn't matter if you touch the controls, it's not going to change anything. So if you have little kids or nosy pets with wet noses, you don't have to worry about that when it's locked. Below the lock is the fan speed. So if you want to manually adjust the fan speeds, it's got a low 1, 2, 3, or 4 as far as fan speeds. You can manually do that. So if you know you're going to cook some bacon and you don't want to use that auto feature, simply put it on 4 and it'll help keep those smells away, or if you're doing any frying or anything like that, or if you blow out a candle and there's smoke or you're having a fire or something like that, you can adjust those fan speeds really, really easy. Now on the other side of the power button is the timer option. That's if you're like just wanting it to turn off automatically after a certain time. So it has a 2-hour timer, a 4-hour timer, a 6-hour timer, and an 8-hour timer. Great if you're going to bed. You want it running, but you don't need it to run all night. You just set a timer and it'll automatically turn off. Nice little feature. Then next to that, you're gonna have the filter button. That's gonna be the button that's going to light up when it is time to change out the drum filter for a new one. And then you can just reset it by holding your finger down. Now, next to that is the AQ button. The AQ has kind of 2 features. So this has, when it's turned off, a nightlight mode. So you're first gonna have like a really, really warm, like think 1500 Kelvin light. Press it again, it's gonna get a little bit brighter. Press it again, now it's gonna go to a very cool, like 6000 Kelvin light. And then press it again, it's gonna go brighter and then off. So if you have this in a space, like in the bedroom and by the bathroom or something, and you wanted a little night light, or a kid's room, you can do that. You can turn on the night light. Now, when the device is on itself, that AQ, you can see all the light colors are changing here. That's because it has a quick visual cue on how great your air quality is. If it's on blue, that's the best setting. Then it'll roll down to green is the next. Yellow is kind of the next after that. And if it's on red, it's less desirable. If it's on red, it's gonna ramp up these fans to the highest setting until it gets back to that better air quality, which once again, like you cook some bacon and you get a little smoke in the air, you're gonna see it's gonna ramp up and then ramp down once everything has been filtered. Because this thing, in the room size, up to about 950 square feet, it's gonna turn over that air about 2 to 3 times as far as cycling it through the filter. But if you don't want those lights on, just simply press it and it'll turn off. It's still doing the auto features, but it's not giving you that visual cue. So if you just don't like any light, simply press it and it turns it off. Very, very flexible as far as utilizing it. As far as energy consumption, on the lowest setting, so like that sleep mode, it's only using about 2 watts of power because it's just moving that air very, very slowly. On the highest end of the spectrum, with everything running, it's gonna be using about 30 watts of power. So not a huge energy consumption device by all means. And as you can hear, it's on auto, it's on the lowest setting. It is quite quiet, so it's not gonna disturb you at all. If you wanna put it on the fan speed, this is the loudest setting. It gets kind of noisy, but it's not the end of the world. It's almost like a white noise machine, because obviously my mic's right here next to the device, but it's not gonna be overly disturbing if it's in an area or something like that. So once again though, it's fully customizable of whatever you want. So if you are in the market and you're looking for just a great air purification system for just a single room, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something that I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.